Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We are back at it again today. So our plans have been kind of derailed for about 2 days because I've been sick the past 2 days. Like really sick.
Yeah, I think he had the flu.
Yeah, I had the flu. I woke up. Not even really woke up. I went to bed, and right when we got in bed, I started getting the chills really bad. You know, where you're like shaking.
Yeah.
And no matter what you do, you cannot get warm.
Yeah, pile 50 blankets on you and you still can't get warm.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there freezing all night. I was shaking, and then I woke up in the middle of the night and started throwing up. And the next morning I woke up and I was just feeling like death.
Yeah.
So that wiped me out for about 2 days. That was the day before yesterday is when I was in bed all day. Couldn't move.
Yeah, that was Sunday, yeah.
Yep, and so yesterday I was feeling a lot better. It was like a 24-hour flu or something is what it was. Didn't lose my sense of smell or taste or nothing. But I was feeling a little bit better yesterday, and me and Roxane were talking. We're like, man, we wanted to start on this pole barn, and we should have had it up by now. At least ready for the roof.
Yeah,
as our plan.
That was our plan for the week.
Yeah.
But
And so we're like 2 or 3 days behind schedule right now, which is okay.
yeah, things happen.
Mm-hmm.
You needed to recuperate
and that's why there wasn't a video out on Tuesday, just
Yeah.
so you guys know.
Yeah.
I was sick. But we did come out and we squared up where the 10 by 30 pole barn is going to be. And it was a lot easier to do this than squaring up the deck.
Yeah, well, because one, we squared up the deck to the house, which that was kind of hard.
Well, never doing it before, and you have like 2 fixed points on the deck, right, which is the shed.
Yeah.
And you would think it'd be easier, but for some reason it was a lot harder than this.
Yeah, this one didn't take us very long to...
I think we squared this up in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean...
I would say like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it probably took us like 45 minutes total to mark everything out.
So, it's pretty long. 30 feet is pretty long.
Yeah, when it's laid out like this, it looks so much bigger than like in my head. But I pictured it, you know?
Yep, so this will be obviously one of the corners. That's another corner.
Yes.
And it goes all the way back to there. It comes back around. But we made sure it was exactly the same distance between, you know, both of these corners from the house. We have a big long tape measure, and then we squared these up right here. And then we had to square them out to each other, and it was a lot easier, like we said. So
yeah,
I'm pretty confident that this will be easier than the deck to put these posts in, especially because these posts are going to go directly in the ground. There's not going to be any piers on it.
No.
Because this building, guys, is not, I know we're calling it a workshop, but it's a temporary workshop.
Yeah.
It's basically an outbuilding, like just a pole barn with 3 sides on it. I know we've discussed that before.
Yeah.
Probably just going to be like a gravel floor on it. Or a dirt floor, probably gravel for the rain and the mud and stuff.
Yeah.
I might frame out the one room for Roxane's canning storage. I might frame out a wood floor for that. I've been thinking of that and leveling that out so it's actually not dirt and keeps the animals out a little bit better.
Keeps all this like freezers and stuff off the ground too.
Yeah, and that kind of thing. But the rest of it is just going to be used as a temporary workshop for when we're building the house. So we have somewhere to work outside, cutting wood, doing this, doing that, and bringing it in. So if it is raining or something, we can still get work done and not have to cut everything and do everything inside.
Well, yeah, because winter's coming.
Yeah, it's just about here.
And we're going to be working on the house pretty much, I think, through the worst part of the winter.
Yep.
So I'd like to have a nice dry, I'd say warm, but it's going to be cold.
It'll be cold outside, but it'll at least be dry.
It'll be dry, yes. So if it's raining out here or the wind's blowing something fierce, we'll have
Something.
some place for shelter.
Yeah, I mean, worst case, we'd work inside the shed, but once you start cutting and doing all kinds of things in there, it gets so dusty and
dirty and just your constant. I mean, when we dealt with the struggle with the game room, I mean, we didn't cut no wood really in there or anything, but with all the insulation cutting and the drywall, which I know there's going to be drywall dust, but it just was always messy in there.
always.
Yeah.
So we decided to do this for outside. Plus, this is going to be a building that we're going to use for a long time anyway. Because once we're done, this will be like animal feed storage and some wood storage and different things. Like I said, the canning storage. We do plan on insulating the canning storage.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a room.
It'll be a room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's going to be heating and cooling in it, but we're going to insulate it the best we can.
There'll definitely be power. So
There'll be power in there. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But we just got to get it started. And so now finally, after all this land got cleared, everything, we've been waiting over a month to get this going. You know, when we put that pole out a long time ago, it was the next thing that we should get doing. And everybody said this. So now we finally get to start it.
Yes, so cross it off our list. I'm excited.
Yep. And it is sprinkling and raining today.
Yeah, it's
I don't know if you
raining
guys
right
can hear it now. It just started again.
Yeah,
So we're going to try our hardest to get as much done as we can today, even though the weather is not the best. I don't want to waste any more days.
Not really a lot I can do right now. I'm just kind of waiting around until Anthony gets this done, but we're more than halfway there. He's working on hole number, what? 6. 2 left after that. So excited. It's gonna look so nice over here. What you doing, Jana? Hello, Jana. Hello. My leech. She follows me around everywhere. Watch. Call me a liar. First hole Anthony found. This one's got a big fat root in it. So I guess I'll go get the hole digger. See if maybe I can get that root, break it up. You can dig it out.
Of course there's a root right there. Out of all the...
I know, that's what I said.
Out of all of them, there's only one root.
That's what I said. I was like, man.
That's all right. You want me to try?
Broke it.
This one, I think we're going to have to... I think this one moved a little bit because of the root. It's all right. All right. done with this thing for a little bit.
6 holes or
8.
8?
Yeah, 8 holes,
8
no?
holes, yeah. I guess you didn't think you were gonna get dirty today.
No, I knew I would. A lot easier augering over here than over there. There was all kinds of rocks over there.
Yeah, the only problem was that one hole had a root, so.
Yeah, we got it. That's the only one. This one right here. Gonna have to double check up on the squaring. But now that the holes are here, we can get these 4x4 posts in, at least braced so they're plumb up and down and level and all that stuff. So not too bad, not too shabby. Start lifting it up, baby. Oh. Don't drop it.
Rolled out of my hand.
Well, here, how about when we walk, I'm on this side since I'm taller. Guide it in. Man, you're tall.
It's my nightmare. Got all the poles in place.
Yes, we do.
It looks so nice. We say that a lot, and everything we do, we're always like, oh my god, it looks so nice.
Wow, they're not like up yet.
No, but they're there. So now you guys can maybe get more of a visual of how big it's gonna be with the post in the ground. Check it out.
We're gonna have to brace these.
Yeah, so they're just sitting in the ground. There's no concrete. We haven't leveled them out. They're not nothing. So, but it's pretty big.
We're gonna brace them.
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk.
We gotta string line these too, though.
Whoop.
I mean, I wish we could have kept the string up. We can. Yeah, then we're gonna have to brace these things.
Yeah. So I'm just.
I got the bags on, so we're gonna have to brace these. We got a bunch of 2x4 and stuff left over. Build some bracing on here and make sure they're straight up and down and in line. And then it's time to pour.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be a fun job.
Yeah, so it's pretty big. Like here, I'll come all the way to the other end, towards the house. I mean, it's pretty far, but it does look nice.
Hopefully this works out okay.
I mean, that's kind of what we did to the shed.
We just, honestly guys, I don't have a laser level or nothing. So we eyeballed, I had 3 people look at it, me, Roxane, and Gary, and looked at it to see if this pole was pretty much in line as best as we could with the house. If it's off like by an inch or something, then it is. I don't know what to say. But, you know, I just want this front side
to be level with
to
the
be
house.
somewhat straight. No, like this. See that? I don't want this.
Yeah, you don't want it far. Yeah, far from the string.
But I know this isn't. You gotta figure out this, right? But it's like, okay. Just gonna have to string line it the best we can. make it go forward or something. We're not forward, but just.
Nope.
Well, no, I don't need that. I don't need that on there. This is just to make sure this lines up like that. They're just like the house or the deck.
No, I know. I
You
understand.
string line it so they're straight.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But we can do that with boards too, with our boards. Make sure they're straight. This one is more just for the building. I know it probably doesn't make that much sense, but it's all eyeballed anyway on where it's at. So.
So you don't need this?
Not right now, no.
Very
Very unconventional, guys. I get it.
It's all right. It works.
It's how we roll.
Yeah, it works, right? You find what works and you do it. So that's what we're doing.
Right there?
Yep. And it's good this way.
Okay, don't touch. Leave it be.
I just want to show how in line it is with the house.
It's pretty in line.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like here.
as close as we can get it.
Yeah, like you can't even see the house. And mind you, it's on camera, so it looks a little different than in person. But
Yeah.
if you're standing, like I'm standing right in line with the pole, I can't see the house. It's like right on the edge. You just barely tilt your head, like here. Just barely, and you see the house.
Sweet.
So, good job, baby.
Well, it's starting to rain. You guys can tell it's raining. But we did have to auger over just like a couple inches. Make these holes a little bit bigger.
Yeah, we were off.
Because we were off by like 3 or 4 inches. We knew we might have to do that anyway. So not a big deal though. It's, I mean, barely any we had to move over. But we're gonna end up re-squaring these after they're up and all in and make sure they're all within 10 feet of each other like they're supposed to be. So we can get the headers in, in between these 4x4 posts, just like the deck.
Yep.
And then we'll string line it again and square it up, make sure it's square as we can, because we didn't do that on the deck. We didn't re-square it before we cemented.
No.
And that's one of the things we forgot. That's why that last pier was off by like 4 inches. But we're gonna do that with these.
Yep, see, that was a lesson learned.
It was a lesson learned. But we're just gonna take a quick break because it's raining and
Misting.
yeah. Well, I don't want the tools to get all rusty and stuff. So
Yeah.
while we wait this rain out again, I did want to show you guys. Look, the roof is working as it's intended. Can you guys see the waterfall off the roof? I don't know if you can, but
And no leaks.
works good. It's a perfect slope. There's no leaks, no nothing. It's nice and dry.
Dirty, but dry.
Yeah, Jana likes it. Oh, Jana. Yep, so now we're just waiting again, guys.
Yeah, see if it slows down again.
Yeah, it's all right. Not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
Well, the rain let off a little bit, but we realized that we forgot to put some gravel on the bottom of the first two, so we get to re-level those, but that's all right. Good thing we remembered now. You don't need a lot of gravel, just a little tiny bit on the bottom for these posts to sit on. Helps out with the water and everything, even though they're treated. It's just better. Notice how we took everything apart?
We took it all down. It looks like a national disaster.
It wouldn't be a project with me and Roxane unless this happened at least once.
I know.
We do everything, we're like, oh yeah, and then we forget something, we're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys can see, there's a string again.
Man, all I gotta say is this. Thank God that we decided to string it before we put the posts in, just as a double, triple, quadruple check. Because come check how much we were off. It's ridiculous. So this is our starting one. We're just a little bit off on here, not too bad. This one's fine. This one's fine to get a post in here, right? Look how much we're off on the corners. We're on the wrong side of this corner. The hole's supposed to be right here, not here. Isn't that crazy? That's how much we were off.
Yeah, both sides
on
too.
Both corners, look.
Yeah, we made it a little longer, I guess.
I don't know how.
It's a good thing
It's supposed to be right here. And then this one needs to come in this way just a little bit more. And this one should be all right. And this one needs to come back too. Back right here. That's got to get dug out. That's okay. It won't take that long. We were thinking, because we were waiting for the rain to go away. We were thinking, man, let's just square it up with some string before. That way we know all the posts are going to be level.
Yeah, you were worried about the posts not being level with each other.
Or lined up, yeah.
Yeah, lined up. There you go.
And it's hard to do that without string or with laser level or something, right?
Yeah.
And so we decided after lunch, let's just do that really quick. And we did, and we're like, oh man.
Yeah, we were way off.
Good thing that we decided to do this, because I would have been really upset. That last pole, there's 2 poles over there getting cemented in, even though we would have checked the distance and it not be squared up and stuff, so.
Yeah.
Back to digging really quick. It shouldn't take too long, quite honestly. And then we can put at least these posts in the ground.
I think we should be good now.
Yeah.
We went ahead and moved all the holes around.
Just made them bigger.
Yeah, so now we're gonna go back to where we were. Where we had left off a little bit ago, I guess.
Yeah, we should be good though now.
Yeah, I think I'm so glad we checked though before we like concreted them in, because ugh.
I would have been very upset.
Yeah, down there at the end, that would have been horrible. We would have had to, I don't know, cut them and redo them. I don't know. I don't even know what we would have done. We would have been so.
We would have just been crooked.
Yeah, we would have been so discouraged. But it's okay. Guys, check it out. Here it is in its glory. Not done, I will say that, but yeah. They are lined up, leveled, and in place and ready to go for cement.
I thought we'd get it done a lot sooner than we did.
Well, so it rained on and off today.
It rained all day, on and off.
And then just...
Hey, but you know what? Even though it rained and everything, I think we did a good job.
Yeah, no, we're yeah, and so Melanie and Gary are gonna let us use their cement mixer to pour the cement. So once I think we get that, it's going to be smooth sailing from here.
Oh yeah.
Putting these posts in and leveling them out and squaring them up, that was like the worst part of all of this.
And it really wasn't even that bad.
No, it wasn't.
This was way easier than the deck.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. And we did learn some more things through this whole process for future references. So it was a good learning experience.
You know what I noticed? Is that we started here and then went up, and then started here, went up. Notice our bracing goes from really small and it just gradually gets bigger and bigger.
It's true.
So I was getting to the bottom of the wood pile where the big ones are at.
Yeah. It's funny. It is funny. You can kind of see where we started to lose materials and had to
use bigger ones.
Yeah, bigger ones, and they just get bigger and longer.
So Melanie and Gary, they're still using the cement mixer, which is completely fine.
Oh yeah.
And it's time to go get Wyatt. We do every day, right? Down the bus stop. So I think we're gonna call it today. It might be raining again. We wanted to get these cemented in today, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And that's all right.
That's okay.
We'll get it done, started tomorrow. But at least we got all these up.
They're level and straight and in line.
And ready to go.
Yep.
And we're not gonna do the 2x8s right now like we were thinking. I don't have any long enough to go crossways to really brace them, so
Yeah.
let's just hope there's not a big wind tonight. So on that note, guys, I guess we will catch you all in the next one. Bye.